Welcome to Xiuhu TV. Today, I'm going to show you how to quickly host a Zoom meeting using your computer and share with you the key features that you need to use as the host of the Zoom meeting. And at the end of the video, you will be able to easily host and manage a Zoom meeting for your family and friends. So now, let's get started. Using the web browser, I'm now viewing the Zoom website at zoom.us. Let us look at the pricing plan. So Zoom has a free basic plan, absolutely free. You don't need to key in your credit card details even when you register for an account. In the free plan, we can host unlimited number of online video meetings. For meeting with one person, the video duration is for as long as we like. If we hold a meeting with more than one person and up to 100 participants, the meeting duration is up to 40 minutes long. 40 minutes is definitely adequate for a meeting or short training. For your information, I'm now recording this video during the COVID-19 situation, where people are advised to stay home to prevent the spread of the virus. And in this period, Zoom has temporarily removed this 40-minute limit in the free basic plan. So I want to say thanks, Zoom. Now let's sign up for a free account. You can register using your email address, or if your company has a corporate account, you can sign in using your company's credential. And as well, you can sign in using the Google account or your Facebook account. Let me create an account using my Google and I'm using my Google account to sign up. Once you sign up, you'll be brought into the Zoom admin panel. There are a few rows of notification with the background color green. So this is where Zoom notifies you of important updates about new features, and perhaps you may need to upgrade your Zoom client. So take note of the message when you log in the next time. Alright, moving on. I will first, let me see, go through the side menu. And the first thing we should do is to set up the profile. So this is to make sure and ensure that we have a nice profile photo and also our preferred name in Zoom. So here, the profile photo is taken from my Google account, and also the name is as well taken from my Google account. So this is what your participant will see when you host a meeting in Zoom. Okay, next, let's go to the Meetings tab. Over here, you can see that the upcoming meetings that I've scheduled. Currently, I don't have any upcoming meetings, and I can also see those meetings that I conducted previously. I want to move forward to webinars. Webinars are for Zoom users with paid account. With webinar, you can actually conduct an online video conference with up to 10,000 attendees, and it's basically used to ready for managing large audiences. Next, we go on to recordings. So this feature allows you to record your Zoom meetings. For paid accounts, you can record it and store it in the cloud. And even for free users, or free basic users, you can actually record your video and then save it into your local computer. And next, let's touch on settings. So there are a lot of configurations and security setup here. and with feedback received from users, Zoom have made a lot of improvement to the default security settings. And here I want to bring your attention to this particular important setting. Let me try to find it now. Alright, got it. The waiting room function. So by default, this is enabled. So what this means is when a participant joins your meeting via your Zoom invite, they'll be first brought into a waiting room. And as the host, you will need to enable or authorize or Zoom call it admit them into the meeting room. And I'll be showing you this later in the demo. So there'll be a lot of settings here in terms of security and setting up a good meeting experience. And I'll be sharing more in our subsequent videos. So please like our Facebook page or subscribe to our YouTube channel if you would like to be notified of our latest video. Now it's time to start our first Zoom meeting. So go to the top right menu and we can host a meeting with the video on, meaning that the participant will be able to see me in the video through my webcam. Or I can turn it off by default, or I can just do the screen sharing mode. So not to worry, we can still change these options during the video call later. So let's do a video call on. And if you are using Zoom for the first time, you'll need to be able to install the software. And this Zoom software is the application that we'll use to manage the meeting as the host, and you also use the same software when you attend other meetings in Zoom that are not hosted by you. Previously, I've downloaded the software and the Zoom app is preparing to launch and it's asking for my permission. So let me just open the Zoom meeting now. Launching. So this is the part where you can join the conference using your computer audio, or you can actually use the phone audio as well. However, that only applies if you have a paid Zoom account. And as you have only a free account now, we'll use the computer audio to join the conference. Note that you should make it a good habit to test your speaker and mic before you join the Zoom meeting. So now I've already tested my Zoom, my speaker and mic. Let me join the computer audio now. And this is me presenting from Changi Airport Terminal 3. So let me enter the full screen. Okay, so I will go through one by one the controls at the bottom. And starting from the left side, we have mute. So it's straightforward. I can mute my voice, mute the audio in the computer so that participant can't hear me. So I'll do it now. Just click. Yes, so just click, unclick to mute or unmute. Okay, straightforward. Next one is the same thing. You can stop the video or start the video. Just click to stop and click to start. And once I stop the video, my profile photo will appear. And that's why earlier I mentioned you need to have a nice profile photo so that your participant can see you in the event that the video somehow doesn't work. So let me start the video again. And as I was saying, I'm presenting from Terminal 3, Changi Airport, Singapore. So let me try to change it now, change where I am. I can do this by choosing this. There's an option to do is to change the virtual background. So it's quite cool. It's a very cool feature. So you can actually conduct your training with a different background to give a better experience to the audience depending on what you're trying to show. So let me just choose the background. And here I have previously downloaded a couple of backgrounds, and this is the background that currently I'm using from Changi Airport Terminal 3. And I can move it to other backgrounds. I click on this. This is a chill place, I think, in a co-working environment. I can change to this one, another cool place. Yeah, in a co-working environment. And I can even do the Zoom meeting with the background of camping. Right, so I'm camping right now. Right, so it's very, very cool. I'd like to pause the video to quickly let you know that you can upload your own photos to use as the virtual background. You can just click on the plus button to upload your own photos into Zoom and use them as your virtual background. Alright, so let's continue the video. Alright, let's move forward. Let me close this. And let me just stop the video, alright? Let you see my profile photo. Okay, next is going to be the security setting. Let me just click on it, and currently, like I said, I've enabled the waiting room and allowed participants to share screen, chat, or even rename themselves. So depending on how you want to conduct the meeting, you can choose to turn it off. And maybe just to explain a bit more on the part of lock meeting, it's basically to lock the meeting once you started. So in the event that you don't want anybody to attend the meeting if they're late, you can just lock the room, and even if the person or the participant has the meeting invite, they won't be able to join the meeting room itself. Okay, so next up is going to be the participant list. So let me click on the participant, and you can see that there's only one participant in this meeting, which is me, the host. There are many functions to manage a participant, who can speak and who cannot speak in the conference. Let me first get somebody to join into the conference now. I will click on the invite button. We can email the Zoom conference invite through my default email client or Yahoo or Google email. We can also copy the URL of the meeting or copy the meeting invite and share it via my WhatsApp to get my friend to join in. We are currently creating an impromptu invite right in the middle of the Zoom video conference. In our future videos, we will show you how to schedule a Zoom meeting and send the invite before the meeting starts. Let me now close the invite window. Okay, as we wait, let's see, waiting for my friend to join in. Okay, yes, got it. So my friend Lily has just joined the conference. But if you look at it carefully, one person is waiting. So this person, Lily, is actually waiting in the waiting room. Remember the setting earlier that we have set up? That anybody who joined will be first placed in the meeting room, or in the waiting room, sorry. So they will not be able to see anything in the meeting room now. It's a very good feature because sometimes the people that has joined the room, you may not have invited them, or they have gone to the wrong place, and you can actually remove them. Alright, so but we know that Lily is going to join my conference, so I can just admit them into the room. So once I click admit, the participant in the room will be 2 persons. Joining, yes, so now we have 2 participants in the meeting room. You can manage who is able to speak during this video conference. So you can mute individual person in the conference, or you can mute everybody in the conference. So it depends on you who you want to mute or unmute. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, let me close this. And before I move to the next feature, I just want to show you that you can actually change the the view of your Zoom application. Just go up here. I can change the view to gallery view, which means I can see the videos of all the participants that is now in the Zoom video conference. So for participants who are not sharing their videos, example like me, the host, I'm not sharing the videos, you will see my profile picture. For those participants without a photo, you will see their name. Okay, so that's how it works. Let me move down again back to the next feature. So I talk about participant. Let's go to chat. So chat is just like your WhatsApp. You can just type your message and everybody in the group will see it, right? That's how it works. And one of the things I want to share, a personal preference, under these 3 dots here, I actually like to set this where participant can chat in public and not privately, mainly because I don't want participants to talk to each other privately and maybe disturb each other, so I prefer to do this setting, and that's my personal preference. Okay, yeah, that's about on chat. Of course, you can send file in the chat window as well. And what's next? Let me close this. Next, yeah, the next fun one, share screen. So let me click on this. Basically, you can share your entire screen of your desktop, or you can share individual application. Example here, you can share your PowerPoint slide. I can share a YouTube video as well. I can also share example your Google Slides in your Google Drive, right? So all this you can share, and you can also, there's also this feature that is the whiteboard. If I share this, you can actually draw on the whiteboard, right? You can actually draw. So for maybe people teaching arts or people who likes to draw to show and tell, maybe this will be a good tool for you to use. Right, sorry, pardon my drawing. Okay, but stop sharing and you'll go back to my Zoom conference. And next one, what do we have? Oh, before I go to record, so there's this setting here under the arrow, advanced sharing options. I like to, depend on your conference as of course, but if you're the one doing the training or the teaching in school, you might like to allow only yourself, the host, to be able to share. Alright, of course you can change this anytime you want. Okay, this is I think one option that you should be familiar with. Okay, let me just close this. And what's next? Next, yeah, something interesting that Zoom, like I mentioned earlier, provides you the feature to record the Zoom conference itself. And for me, I'm using the free account. So if I record now, I'm going to record. You can see on the top left, there's a recording feature. They show that it's recording. Okay. So after this, after I record, you'll be saved locally into my computer for a free account. And that's what gonna happen later as before I end when I end the Zoom conference. Okay, so now let me continue recording. The last feature here, there's this reaction. So basically it's something like to show a reaction on Zoom. Perhaps you heard something in the conference and you want to show your support. So you can just click on reaction. You can choose, you can clap. Maybe it's something you saw that you like, clap, and then the clap emoji will appear in your video window. Okay, something interesting. And now, yeah, I think it's time to end our current Zoom meeting. So to do so, remember to go to the right side, right bottom, end the meeting, end meeting for all. So as we are recording the video conference just now, so Zoom will now convert the video for us to download in our local computer. It's very fast because the video that I record is actually very short. This is the end of the demo. If you liked our video and like to support us, please remember to subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook page and also like this video. So thank you. See you in the next video. Goodbye.